Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in Week 4. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jared Goff and the Rams set to take over on offense. For Goff last year, of course, the disappointing end to a terrific season. His development really took a big step forward throughout. Nearly 4,700 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, playoff wins over the Cowboys and the Saints before that Super Bowl loss to New England.
Let's see. Try man coverage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year,
Black
Todd
shade
Gurley.
is so excellent,
It'll go as a
man.
loss of a yard on
Stop,
the game's first
Gurley.
play. 2nd down.
Trying too hard,
nice
man.
play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you
All right.
scrimmage,
That's how we gonna do this, guys.
Nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Dolan James, good job, baby.
Extra tight ends, extra beef.
Good job.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
All right. What we can do, destroy this truck.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Nobody was open, Jared Goff. Let's go, baby.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs.
What is up, Jamal Adams, man? Thank you for stopping by, man.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
The 4-time All-Pro Johnny Hecker is on to punt for L.A. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That's a good kick.
And that gets a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the only 6-time Super Bowl champion in league history. In his 20th season now, Tom Brady.
And it's funny,
all Brady missing, man, this is Buddy, man.
Are starting to creep into the game.
Buddy, man.
One analytic that's been there for a long time. Teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible.
Let's go to 5 and 6 trap.
This is a must-win for him and his team.
Slide protection, right? Let's put Howard on a pass block. Hopefully we can get this open, guys. There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Jamal, you just been chilling? That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Best year running the football in 2018.
Jamal, did you hear about the
last year in rushing attempts? The only issue
that Sony had canceled the
yards under 900.
thing Thursday
New
on the
head coach
4th?
Bruce Arians, he believes he can improve his efficiency.
I'm going out formation. HB Tall.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 50. Check 50. Go 50.
First carry for Peyton Barber.
Yeah, holding y'all blocks, man.
Here, back to his own 18.
Holding y'all fucking
It'll be a
blocks.
loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there
We'll double team.
Sideline to sideline, run
Double team this motherfucker right here.
Past people and make tackles
We're gonna take here.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. To throw on 3rd down, Brady. It's
Let's go.
caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the
Yeah, Jamal Sona had canceled the
a big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
the Pictures have a nice playbook, but
how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
Oh, I need to watch that.
The carry for Barber. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is,
damn, the corner's playing about
win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Look at the corners playing deep, man. They are playing deep.
On second and 11 now. Brady.
There we go. Let's go.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the
show them how to play deep. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, Bart.
Brady going to throw.
Oh,
slings one that's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And now it's second down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Let's see. You know what? I guess we bringing Joe Burrow, right? Let's see what Joe Burrow could do, man.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go, Burrow. Let's go, baby. My life will depend on you.
Second and 10.
Only one safety.
Got it. Caught by Howard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21
Let's go, Joe Burrow.
yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without
one safety in the back.
When we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, you guys didn't
drag
come out
route.
of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante
Yeah, you got me, dog.
Fowler Jr. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Nice sack, man.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Brady.
Come on, catch that. Oh.
And that will fall incomplete.
White Devil again, man. Just subscribe to you. Thank you, White Devil, for the subscribe, man. Appreciate it, man. And thanks for stopping by, man. How your Monday's going so far, man?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Watch twins. Watch twins. 72.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards.
Losing
yardage to the
5.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing
up
second down.
Where you from, man?
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Damn, look like they playing Mike Evans. Man-to-man coverage here.
Go.
All right.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down just outside
Australia. Okay.
The 6-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal.
Go. Right there. 55.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, that was bad. That was
Pro
bad.
Bowler Eric Weddle. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays.
That was
just
nice,
as what
man.
we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Then tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
All day. Trim. Just like that. Check, 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 check.
To throw again. Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's Gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex.
What up, CB, man? What's the damn deal, man?
Let him run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football.
I appreciate you stopping by,
man.
man.
Good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I smell fear in that offense. Hey, go 66. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, 66.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman.
Let's go, baby.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
All right. See, all right. Got a hotter than
1st down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
All right.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he rifles one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Mike's 5-4. All right, here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. 54 is Mike. Goal 50. Check. Watch 54.
Yeah, they just
looking back to the air on second.
still out of zone, man.
This goes to Barber, the running back. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive.
He's playing a lot of zone.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target.
Oh, you block. Let's go.
Open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal from inside the 5.
SOS. Hey, Alabama. 58, come on. Go Bandit. Check it.
Boy, they got everybody on my line. Blitzing like a motherfucker. Tom Brady gonna have to get that shit out your head. There you go. All day and every day.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Keep blitzing.
Mike Evans, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Check it out, please.
Mike Evans.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Bring it. Hey, Sam off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
Got it.
This is caught inside
Let's go,
5.
baby. Let's go. One-on-one.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going.
One-on-one.
Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Man, everybody's to the line, man. What the fuck?
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing now is Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff now looks to throw. He gets it to Cooks. 30, 20. Touchdown, LA. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
There. Watch the safety creep. Hey. Rock it. Check 24. Watch out. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got it. House him. Hey, turn it up. Hey, watch it. Cloud. Right there.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check. Alert. Hot. Check nickel. Check it, reload. 54's Mike. 72.
Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On first down, it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff. And he floats one there, incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Goff. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Here's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
180. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.